trade. Today we're going to be seeing the Nifty and Banknifty levels for Monday, that is August 29th. This is the daily chart of Banknifty that I've opened. Before we see our levels, we'll just see what happened in the US market after the Fed announced that there will be further rate cuts continuously in US as long as the inflation is in control. The US market fell about 1000 points. When it closed around 1097. So this is a pretty strong close. If you look at the daily chart of the Dow Jones, it's a nice big bearish red candle. Probably from here on there'll be fresh selling in the market. Any bounce will be sold is a possibility. As of now, that's what it's looking like. And because of this, if you check our SGX Nifty is showing a 215 points gap down. If this sustains, right, 215 or more Monday morning, and even Bank Nifty will end up getting a bigger gap down. See, usually what happens if Nifty is showing 100 points, Bank Nifty will gap down like double of that, 200, 300 points. If we are seeing around 200, 250 points, easily there will be a 600, 700 point gap down is also possible in Bank Nifty. So let's see what are the levels that we can use to trade if we get a huge gap down. See, as of now it's looking like a huge gap down because of the US futures, Dow Jones futures and our SGX Nifty. But Monday morning if we open and US futures recover a little bit, if we open flat, maybe we'll get a good trade. If we open with a huge gap down, there might not be any intraday trade left. Positional put carriers would have made a lot of money. See, if we are expecting like say 600, 700, or obviously it's going to be a big gap down, so let's keep big target. If we get bigger than this, then we'll have to improvise in the live market. I'm kind of expecting around 600 or 700 point gap down. Probably will open somewhere in this region, that is 38,200. We have closed exactly at around 39,000, right? Probably around 800, 600 or 800 points gap down. From here, if we get a gap down here, right, after in the morning, after some time, after consolidating a little bit, right, if we hold this level, that is 39,170, because previously also we have taken support here, we have taken resistance here at this level, so this is a pretty crucial level. Even when this gap down came, we came retested this level and bounced. See, the same trend line, if I just zoom out on the 15-minute charts in Bank Nifty, you can see how many times this trend line, this level of 38,194 has played out good, right, as a resistance or a support or as a retest. So in case we come here, I'm expecting a small bounce if this level holds, that is around 38,194, 38,200. Probably a bounce, maybe to retest this 38,600 is possible. That is one view. If we hold this level and get a nice bullish price action, right, then probably I'll think of buying a call until 38,600, or before that somewhere around 38,500 is also a good target. Let's just put on the CPR levels also for tomorrow. See, usually when we gap down below this S3, right, I do not take a trade, but if we get a nice bullish price action over here in the first 5-minute or 15-minute, or kind of like we make a double top, we are not breaking this low, say we make a range, we get a gap down, and we're just looking at the possibilities, right? Say we get a gap down, this level holds, we kind of form a range, and then that range breaks out, then probably I'll think of buying a call. Probably will come to retest this level of 38,500 or higher. When there will be a no trade is the moment we gap down, say we gap down below R3 and we start slipping continuously another 400, 500 points because of the, say, some kind of panic selling comes. In that case, on 1-minute time frame, we'll just have to enter when one level breaks and exit as soon as possible. Just do some scalping. I don't think it'll be so quick. Within the first 5-minute or the 10-minute candle, there'll be nothing much we can decide and take a trade. So in such cases, just jump in and jump out. The moment you see your your PNL going like negative 100, 200, 300, just exit cost to cost. If your PNL is showing like, say, you made some good profit. Now say for example we get a gap down over here and quickly we are breaking this level and coming down, just enter whatever at the money put or in the money put and cost to cost exit. Cost to cost meaning, now say we buy one lot, okay, one lot. For one lot, if we get about 1000 2000 rupees profit, it's pretty good, right? So you see some good profit exit. In case we take a put and immediately start seeing 100 200 300 loss, just exit. This opening move, that is one thing that I'm going to try. In case we get a slip, just enter and exit as soon as possible. Or the other thing is wait for some kind of a pullback based on the EMAs. Now on this chart, we'll just check the EMAs. Have the 20 and the 50 EMA and check on 5 minute or 3 minute. See what happens when we get a gap down, right? It'll be something like this. Like on this day we got a gap down, we got and some consolidation, we got some pullback until the 2050 EMA. So like that, wait for, see obviously when we get a gap down, the 20 and the 50 would come somewhere here. So once we get a gap down, wait for some kind of a pullback until the 20 or 50 EMA. See if you're making a nice bearish structure, and then probably we can think of taking a fresh shot. So for Monday, it's just a game of waiting. We'll have to wait and see how the day progresses, or whether we're going to get a good nice pullback or the dip is going to continue further. But after such a big gap down, right, whenever we get a big gap down, there will be some pullback for sure. Intraday pullback will come. If the market continues to be bearish, wait for that pullback, wait for a nice short trade, and then we can short either for a scalping or some nice good trade. After the gap down, in case we go up, right, we start going up, then the first level target is 38,600, and above that it's 38,800. And these are the levels that I have on the bottom side, where if all these levels break, if not tomorrow or day after tomorrow, then the lower levels where we can take support is 37,250 and 37,500. And there's also a gap over here in Banknifty that is around between 36,800 and 37,000. Just have to wait and see if we go down so much or not. And on this chart now, since we are getting a big gap down and possibly some extended move might come, sorry, we'll just check the monthly CPR. Obviously Monday we'll also have the weekly CPR, we'll have to keep a track of that. See the monthly CPR, what has happened is we have gone until, if you observe on the daily time frame, that is what we should be using for the monthly. See what has happened is we have gone above the previous month high. We went broke R1 of monthly CPR, could not sustain. We have come back. We have possible, this is a possible retest of the monthly CPR R1. We could not break it. Even on Friday we came, retested that and started slipping. So the next possible target for me is this 37,700. If this breaks, 36,800, but we hardly have 2 or 3 days left in this month, right? I don't think such a big down move is possible. Like say we get from here, it is 2,000 points. Now even if we get a gap down of say like about 600 700 points, from there another 1,200 points, it looks possible, but yeah, it is a big target on the downside. See this, if you look at the monthly CPR every month, as the CPR logic applies even on monthly time frame, right? See every month the CPR is touched always, like how it happens even on daily time frame. The Banknifty comes to touch the CPR. See every month wherever we go, we touch the CPR. That's how the price moves. And this is 1 month where we haven't touched the monthly CPR yet. So if we come down this, if we start falling, right, market, watch out for this level 36,800. This is where we can come and the fall might come and stop, or there's a good chance we might see this level. See my view is in 2-3 days maybe we'll touch this or not, I don't know, but my view is we will, based on the monthly CPI logic, and along with that there's also a gap that Bank Nifty could come to fill, right? But before that we have many important levels, that is like this 37,930 and even 37,200. These are the levels where the market can bounce, because previously also we have got a good bounce from here. So these are the levels I'll watch out for. But coming to Monday, as mentioned, it might be a little difficult day to trade. The two possibilities are: one, pullback; the other one is continuous selling in the morning and then just remain sideways. Either way, it is just the best thing to do is just wait and then take a trade based on some good confirmation. Now, just looking at Nifty levels for Monday. This is the 15-minute chart of Nifty. Say a 200-point gap down from the close of Friday will put us somewhere over here at a very important support, that is around 17,350 if this gap down sustained. Previously also twice we have taken support here, we have taken resistance here and bounced, right? So Nifty is a short only if this level breaks, that is 17,350. The next targets on the downside is 17,230, and even this can act as a good intraday target, that is 17,260, and a strong support for Nifty is at 17,161. There's a gap. Obviously these levels are not for Monday, probably for the next week if the market bearishness continues. And the same thing in Nifty, if after this gap down, since we previously also see, even previously after gap down we bounce from here, right? So even if we come here and hold this level, probably there's a good chance of bounce to retest either 17,420 or even retest 17,520. See, after the gap down, if the momentum continues on the upside, right, we can take a call because there will be some pullback to retest any of these levels in Nifty and Bank Nifty. So that is one trade that I'm looking for. So basically, after a huge gap down, either I'm looking for a pullback with some good confirmation or some small pullback based on the EMI to retest any of the 20 or the 50 EMAs and then take a short position. We could get some good trade on the downside. So these are the levels for Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow that I'll be using, and let's see how it goes. If either in Bank Nifty or Nifty, if this low breaks, right, the market structure could change. In both Nifty and Bank Nifty, the market can tend to be bearish from here onwards. See, until here it still looks like we could make this type of a pattern and then break out. Okay, I'm not saying this will happen for sure, but it could form a pattern. But if this low goes, that is this green candle both in Nifty and Bank Nifty, right, if this candle goes low is broken, that is 37,900, then we could see some fresh aggressive selling in the market. We could even come until 36,800. So what our plan is, so let's see how it goes. And thank you.